Spain. All right. And this guy got these right out. I'm impressed. What is it? I think I just ponied up on these last week. I'm waiting for something from Peru also. I can't wait to see. Oh my god. They're big. They're so much bigger than I thought. Comansi, I think. I believe it says Comansi. Spanish toy maker. And now I know why these things are so highly sought after. Do you see it? Took me another minute yet. I thought these were just standard. Here we go. I want to be able to see what that says. Have to get down there with the magnifying glass. Wanted to shoot this in the daylight. Wow! Now I'd gotten out a Bonux washing powder Spaceman from France because it was the only thing in the sort of pose that I had. He's bigger than that. Oh no! Oh no! He didn't use a box. Oh, guys, you gotta use boxes. You gotta use boxes. Sorry about cursing. And that's part of the performance art routine here. Damn it. Well, there's a little buzzkill. Now I've got some decent adhesive handy. But guys, you gotta use boxes. You gotta use boxes. Or at least slip some cardboard in there so that it doesn't, nothing can get set on top of it, which is probably what happened. I don't think it was really abused. And it could have happened between here and our mailbox back at home too. Let's look at him. Yeah, he's a bit better. This one feels might be a softer plastic, I'm not sure. There's some stampage on his, because I cursed, I'll probably have to re-edit this for the language, and I'll show you what happens with the an attempt at repairing that. God damn it, I should have opened it immediately. There's a lesson to you. Open the stuff immediately so that you know what's coming out of the package as it reached you, rather than taking it on a trip across New York State. Alright, so I'm gonna try some Gorilla Super Glue Gel for starters. And I'm literally going to sit down now and hold this in place for 5 minutes or so. Try to dab away any excess, and then we'll check it and see how it looks. What a bummer. Appears to have bonded okay. I have a hot glue gun as well that's got a more flexible adhesive, and if that doesn't hold, we'll try it again there. It's at the Syracuse studio. Good lesson, learner. Open up that package and look at it immediately. I shouldn't have skedaddled. I even forgot my laundry too. I was just needed to clear out of there. But again, it's not my bad. It was just stuffed into an envelope on it related to a fragile notice. Even in the text here, which I read while I was holding it, blowing on the blue spot. No, nothing. So nobody knew that anything fragile was in there. And that's why you guys got to use boxes. You got to use boxes. Raise your rates a little bit. He gave me a really good price on them, and no hard feelings. And he's still fantastic. I mean, I'm not gonna let this rain on my parade. And the arm is secured well enough for me. I'm never, none of this is going to be for sale. I keep saying that over and over again. None of this is going to be for sale during my lifetime. So there good to go. Container of European-made space figures, including most of my Britons, except for the females. I just love this Russian guy. Working on getting a lot of plongs, a few Bonucks, a couple of Manurvas, and a bunch of Britons. And I'm still stoked, and we're gonna let him ride it out for 24 hours before he gets put into any boxes or anything like that, and figure out a method by which that he can be against a flat surface or something. I don't know. We're wrapping in bubbles first. Now I know. All right, watch out for those Comansi figures in opaque plastic. They may have gotten brittle over time. Yeah, that says Comansi. As expected. Still very, very cool. Proud to have him. Oh, he's going to take out the plong guy. Alright, I got to do more. Well, when all is said and done, it's passable, especially for what I paid. And not going to message the guy about it even. I might ask him if he can get more. But that was my bad and a lesson learned. Open up your boxes immediately, or open up your packages immediately. And if you're buying just individual figures, one or two, maybe even as many as 3 from an overseas vendor, request that they please put some cardboard in it to just help ensure that it arrives in the way that it's supposed to. This thing just blows my mind too. It's a robot, I guess, and he's missing part of a claw there, or whatever you call a robot alien hand. But you know what? It's creepier with the tip missing. I think it looks like maybe the tip of his thumb is missing too. Sort of deformed and pulling himself out of the wreckage, maybe. I don't know. And he looks like sort of a perverse older version of the Marx green robot. I'm glad I did that. Yeah, he's like a perverse enlargement on that with more aggressive detailing. And I'm sure it's just coincidence. I'm sure they weren't looking at Mark's toys for ideas or anything like that. And if it wasn't in green, it might not have struck me. But that's pretty cool. It's like he got 3. This is little kid. We're gonna have fun with this. What a great project! And if the vendor happens to catch us, no sweat, bro. I should have opened up the package immediately on the spot. The only other ones I've seen are either in white or in gray, and I think maybe a light blue. And I like them in colors. I like the colors better, and I'm just in love with this transparent, translucent green, soft plastic material on this Mark's car as well. I'm going to do a photo series of just green toys, I think. So lesson learned, you know, it's all good. I'm sure the bond is going to hold. If it wasn't going to hold, it would have flopped off. And you know, fortunately, there was like a flap left. It was hanging on by a flap. So repositioning it wasn't as difficult as it could have been if it was loose. I just had to hold it for a few minutes. No sweat. Nobody's got a gun to his head over anything. That's just awesome. And we'll put this together and have it go out there as a lesson learned that I can share with other vendors. Request that they please ship your figures with some cardboard. Even if it was just a flat piece of it in there, it would have made all the difference in the world. No go, Herbert. Sadly, that did not work.